Hello and welcome to LATOKEN Venture Capital TV. My name is Xavier Borja, VCTV manager here at LATOKEN. And like every session, we bring you innovation, technology, and solutions. Doing all our crypto sessions, you get to hear directly from the CEOs or the founders of the projects. So it's like great information straight for the hands the people who have created it. Today, I'm very glad to present a great and original project. ApeSwap Finance, represented by Ape Guru. Welcome, Ape Guru. How are you?
Hello, I'm good. Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure being here and a pleasure being able to be part of this AMA with you.
Okay, it's going to be a fantastic and very interesting show today. We have a lot of questions prepared for you. But before we move on to the interviews, as a reminder, you can always see our previous shows by just going to latoken.com VCTV/shows. Also, follow us on our socials like Facebook and Twitter. If you're watching on YouTube, just hit the subscribe button and you always be informed of great content and even great giveaways. As an important thing, as a reminder, please remember anything mentioned here is not any type of financial advice. Do your research before making any decision. And remember, the choices are yours. So, having said that, Ape Guru, thank you for being here. And let's start with a round of questions. First one is let's talk about the elephant in the room, and in this case, the monkey in the room. As we all see, right? We don't have a person to talk with, but however, we do have an image. Ape Guru, can you please mention this? What? Why is it?
Why an image? Why anonymous? Why apes?
Exactly.
Well, let's start with why anonymous. I mean, for me there are two key reasons about being anonymous. The first and foremost, the one I stand by, it's decentralization and the path
Yep.
to becoming a true decentralized autonomous organization. I think that to reach that goal, it is important to have a protocol that doesn't necessarily have a face on top of it, doesn't necessarily have a founder, doesn't necessarily have a name. So by being anonymous, we establish ApeSwap as a protocol that it's run by its community, it's run by the people that's involved in the protocol, and uh, it's not necessarily something that has a face, a name, an owner. I mean, our end goal is for it to be run by the people that use it, for it to be run through governance, for it to be run by a community of developers, a community of enthusiasts, a community of investors. So for that reason, we believe it's key to remain anonymous. So because the credit it's not ours, the credit is of the people who is
The
building
community.
this with us, who is participating in the community, who is here to support us with its feedback, with its fun. We have a lot of fun chats with the people in our
Yeah.
community.
And
And
how how is it? Because I have done a lot of interviews and I met a lot of with a lot of different projects tokens out there. And what's the impression of the people when they don't face you? They don't know who you are. How do they receive that?
I think that it's well received so far. I think that people do understand the logic behind this, and even that people who is not familiar with what we are trying to accomplish, they do see the fun and the
Yeah,
playful theme of us being apes,
yeah.
Obidobo being the zookeeper. Like people enjoy it beyond the logic behind why we act this way and why we remain anonymous. It's also playful for the community to have the apes like representing ApeSwap and Obidobo. It's also something that our community enjoys a lot.
Okay, no, it's really original. I find that really really amusing. I was just curious. Now that we are in the topic of getting deeper into your business model into AceSwap, can you please explain us a little bit about the business model?
Yes, of course. Well, The protocol itself, I mean, in terms of our business model, what we try the most is to feed banana to the monkey. Like, and the monkey, it's burning banana. So we are constantly trying to take banana out of circulation. That's how we keep a healthy ecosystem for the protocol, for the investors. That's how we close the loop between what we do, between the product, and between speculation. Because by hooking everything up and being in constantly removing banana from circulation, is how we create demand, how we create a healthy ecosystem for the project. For example, one of our key pillars to remove banana from circulation, it's by having our own decentralized exchange. ApeSwap, as part of its protocol, runs a
Mm-hmm.
decentralized exchange. An exchange that charges fees, of course. And every quarter, a percentage of these fees is used to buy banana and take it out of circulation,
Okay.
which, as I mentioned, it helps closing the loop between the banana, the product, and the business model, because
Mm-hmm.
the income the exchange generates, it's used to buy back banana. But this is not the only thing we do. We also have yield optimization, which uh, which basically leverages yield opportunities in other platforms and optimizes them in exchange for a fee. And what do we do with this fee? Of course, we buy back banana and we take it out of circulation. So users, investors, or whoever is in the platform or whoever holds banana can rest assured that these happy monkeys are constantly looking for ways to take banana out of circulation, making it more scarce and more valuable, and also closing the loop between speculation, the product, and everything, and a real business model.
Okay. Okay, I understand. Yeah, it is a logical business model. And what is the problem you foresaw, the issue that motivated you and your co-founders to start with the ApeSwap project?
Okay, this is a tricky question because a lot has changed since we started. I think that at first, I mean, as crazy as it sounds,
Yeah.
at first our motivation was just having fun and experimenting with programmable money. I mean, we did see a lot of platforms, we did see a lot of decentralized exchanges, and we were part of this, let's call it this degenerate movement that went from one exchange to another, from one farm to another. We were like hopping from opportunity to opportunity, and at some point we'd say, hey guys, why don't we do it ourselves, like just for fun? Let's give our shot to programmable money. And somehow at that point we pushed the right buttons at the right time, and we got ourselves to this position we are right now, which we are highly committed to our product, we are highly committed to our community, and highly committed to decentralization. And right now, we envision ourselves creating like a reference on how a decentralized finance application can look like. But in reality, we didn't really, we weren't really looking to solve a problem when we started out. We were just like experimenting and having fun. But that doesn't mean that's, I mean, we're still having a lot of fun. But right now, yes, we're trying to solve a real problem. I mean, we just did it right when we started, I guess.
Okay, well, it has demand. So starting something like I would imagine like Doggy Coin, right? Started as something as a meme, and then after that grew into something big. So hopefully, yeah, I'm sure that you guys will follow the same trend. How long have you guys been running the project, by the way?
It we started on February the 13th, one day before Valentine's Day.
Okay. Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah.
that's interesting. Thank you. Very insightful for our viewers today. Let us know your comments. Let us know your questions. I have them here open. I will start reviewing the questions and directing them to Guru in its time. And again, feel free to drop any kind of question or comments in the chat. We want to hear from you. And also remember, you can learn more by visiting the website apeswap.finance. Or you can also go to latoken.com/exchange/banana underscore USDT. That's where you can find more information about this very interesting topic. Now, let's continue. Ape Guru, and this is something like I was reviewing in the website. You have two kinds of tokens, if I'm not mistaken. One of them is banana token, and the other one is ganana, which is the golden banana. Correct? What's the difference between them?
Correct. Yeah, well, that's also ties back to taking banana out of circulation and also creating an innovative way for people to get involved in the platform. Well, of course, banana is like the main token. Banana is what represents our market cap. Banana is the token that appreciates with demand and value. And golden banana is a token that it's actually pegged to the value of banana. You
Okay.
can turn your banana into golden banana by burning 30% of your banana, and you burn 30% of your banana and you get a golden banana in return. But why would a user do this, right? Because they, in a way, they are losing value. But a golden banana actually gives users a lot of perks and access, especially if you are like a long-term user, like you are in it for the long run, you really trust the protocol. You end up being in the best side of things if you get your golden banana, because by having golden banana, you have access to exclusive staking opportunities, which means you can stake your golden banana for higher yields and higher returns than if you have a banana. Also, golden banana gives the users access to special launchpad allocations that regular users don't have, and one of the most important things of golden banana is also governance, like to vote for the path of apeswap and to vote for what we are going to work on or any type of big change. You vote using golden banana instead of banana, because as I mentioned, golden banana is the token our most committed users have. So users have to commit themselves to golden banana to become a part of our governance systems. And
Okay.
finally, Golden Banana has what it's called a transfer fee or reflect fee,
Yeah.
which rewards users for holding Golden Banana, but taxes users who are constantly transferring Golden Banana. So the tax of transferring Golden Banana goes to the users who are holding it. So it's constantly redistributing itself among holders. So it's what we call passive farming, where you can farm just by holding.
Okay. Perfect. I understand. So then, investors can expect when they would acquire golden banana to have more governance, right? And therefore they will, because it's limited, it will hold more value.
Yes, that is correct. Investors can expect to have a say in governance by holding golden banana, and better opportunities for generating yields with it.
Okay, okay, I understand. And because that was basically my next question, like what can investors expect? But thank you, you already answered that. Now, some tokens can be actually used for something else. What can you do at the moment with the Ape token?
Well, quite a lot actually. Well, first and foremost, you can stake banana to earn more banana, like
Okay, staking, yeah.
stake pools, and this not only earns you banana, but you also can earn partner tokens. Like there are plenty of opportunities in ApeSwap to use your banana to get another asset. So you can get an asset without having to buy it, but you also expose yourselves to this asset. So it's, in a way, you can like speculate with other assets without the underlying risk of having to buy it, which some of our investors value a lot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, perfect. I'm just reading, going through some comments as well, positive comments like ApeSwaps has an exciting partnership with Grow DeFi and the More token. I'm excited to see where that goes. Okay. Overall, I think the viewers have a very positive attitude towards the token, are very welcoming it. Uh, that said, where do you see ApeSwap going in the next 3 years?
Well, I can say I'm able to answer that because something that we pride ourselves of is like being lean and being ready to adapt and being ready to learn and move forward. And right now, the cryptocurrency market and the blockchain ecosystem is moving so fast that I think it's pointless to think where we are going to be in 3 years because everything is changing so quick. And to be able to sustain ourselves and to be able to remain competitive, to be able to be on the edge, we can't
Mhm.
have a 3 year roadmap. What we need to do is be ready to adapt, be ready to learn, learn from our competition, learn from the users, and have the team with the capability to act fast as the market moves. So it's hard for me to answer that question, and it's not even intended for us to answer the question. It's not part of our intentions to look so far forward when we don't know what's going to be of the crypto space in 3 months. That's the reality. Everything is moving crazy fast nowadays. So we just keep our head in the game and adapt as quick as possible by looking at our surroundings. What I can answer about time is that we want to fully decentralize ApeSwap. I'm not sure if that is going to happen in 3 years, 5 years,
Yeah.
2 years, but that I can answer. That is a goal we have. We want ApeSwap to be fully run by governance, and that's something that we do see happening in the future.
Okay, so a truly community-based token.
Correct.
Okay. Well, to our viewers, as you can hear, this is a great opportunity to get involved in. As you know, the first step is to go to LATOKEN.com, type the name of the project, explore more. If you do not have an account on our platform yet, just follow the simple steps. Go to LATOKEN.com, sign up, and just upload one piece of information that you will need to continue. Now, uh, Ape Guru, this is simply exciting and quite ambitious, but it's really working out. I'm sure a lot of people are taking action right now, going checking the websites. Uh, let's move on to some final questions. One crucial aspect for investors is the project differentiation. There's several tokens out there, as we all know. So, what makes yours more special? And just to quote one of the comments that we had here in the chat, and I'm going to put just tell it in this person's words. Can you tell the killer features of this project that makes it ahead of its competitors? What is the competitive advantage your project has that you feel most confident about?
I think that it's the community and the team behind. I think that
Hmm.
together we create like a nice and healthy ecosystem where everyone gets along, the community gets its voice, the community participates, the team listens, the team has fun with the community, and we all grow together. And I think it's not always about features, though we are constantly improving the product, we are constantly building, we're constantly creating new stuff. I think
Hmm.
it's to truly be decentralized and to truly achieve what we are trying to accomplish, I think that what's most important is the community, and I think that's one of our biggest differentiators. The fact that you can go into ApeSwap, you can find a professional team that is constantly improving the product, that is constantly pushing forward, but you can also go to a community and find a very laid back space where you can have fun, where you can have laughs, where you can have a lot of stuff happens in the community, and the users love it, and I think that's our biggest differentiator. Yes, we do have stuff that other platforms don't have. I mean, the whole concept of golden banana was invented by ourselves, and I don't think that up to this day there is a project that has a whole tax a reflect token or tax token ecosystem like we built for Golden Banana. You have with Golden Banana, you can participate in Launchpad, you can stake, you can participate in governance, you can do passive farming. And so far, I haven't seen anyone do anything like this with a reflect token. And and of course, we are constantly improving ourselves. Another competitive advantage is the fact that we are multi-chain. We are not just in Binance Smart Chain. We are also in Polygon, and and we keep our head open to another opportunities to migrate and to, well, not migrate, to expand, actually, to expand to new
Mhm.
chains. And yeah, I think that if I had to name two advantages, it's
Yeah.
our community and being fast-paced, fast-minded.
Okay, so very reactive. So again, that leads us back to the previous question I want to ask. What was your expectation for the next 3 years? You said you don't really have one because you don't know what's going to happen with the market. You're just more like reacting to the situation, correct?
Correct.
Mhm. And one other question I had, well, and this really, I thought it was like very, very interesting to talk about your IAO. So we're not talking about a CEO or IEO. We're talking here about initial Ape offering.
Yeah,
Can you tell us a
initial
little bit about? I found it really original. I loved it.
Yeah, initial ape offerings aren't all too different to traditional ICOs, but they do have a few discrepancies. The first is the model it's used. We use like an oversubscription model and not a first come, first served model, because with how big our community has gotten and how much money it's on DeFi nowadays, if you do first come, first served, like in 3 minutes you raise all the money and most of your user base it's out of the sale. So what we do is we open up the sale for 12 to 24 hours,
Yeah.
and people can put any amount of money to the sale. And even if it goes above the raising amount, people can subscribe to the sale, and once the time runs out, based off the percentage of the total raise you have, you get your allocation, but you also get the money back, because you get like the extra money back. Because if the raise is 1 million and you get 24 million, you give
Hmm.
23 million back. But the allocation is proportional to the amount of money you put in total. So that's
Okay.
a system that is created to avoid like uh, selling out too fast. And also, like, nowadays there are a lot of bots in the cryptocurrency space, so a bot could like get the whole allocation in a second, leaving most of users out. So in initial ape offerings, we use this oversubscription model, which is different from traditional ICOs. And the other difference, it's the golden banana. Once we do when we do initial ape offerings, we have some of the allocation that we raise in BNB and another allocations that we raise in golden banana, to give our user base, or our golden banana user base, this
Hmm.
preferred access to the launchpad project. So they can go through the golden banana race to have like more allocation for themselves, because not everyone has golden banana.
Okay. Okay. I understand. Okay. Well, according to the comments here, what I'm reading in the chat, a lot of people are are very keen and follow you. You have a lot of positive messages, a lot of big uh, uh, group of followers out there. So that's really good to hear. A lot of them like, we love you. Ape Shop is the only future. So it's good to read that. It's a good vibe overall. Um,
Nice.
yeah, yeah, I would love to read and share all the chat messages, but due to time, we can't. However, I'm just trying to select the most relevant ones. We have another one that just came in that says the project looks great on the white paper. The roadmap may face difficulties. Does your project overcome every obstacle in its project development?
Does the project overcome every obstacle?
Yeah. Does it overcome over every obstacle?
Yes, I think so. I mean, I think that overcoming our obstacles is what got us this far, and it's what will get us farther in the future. I mean, it's hard to predict the future and obstacles come and go, but I mean, uh, I think that being here, it's like a proof that we have overcome. I mean, we faced obstacles in the past, we will face obstacles in the future, but with our strong team and community, we will overcome and continue to move forward.
Okay, okay, okay. I understand that. Well said. Well said. Ape Guru, one final question. What is your recommendation for our viewers today?
Well, my recommendation is be constantly researching and be constantly learning. I think that
Mhm.
there is a lot of opportunities in the cryptocurrency and blockchain industry. Be it a programmer, an investor, an artist, whoever you are, this is a sea of opportunities, but no one is going to serve them to you in a silver platter. You need to research, you need to learn, you need to study, and once you feel comfortable with the ecosystem, once you understand your surroundings, you will be able to take part of this huge shift, this huge change in the world, this huge change in economies. So my biggest recommendation is like, don't wait for someone to bring the opportunities to you, but learn how to create the opportunities yourselves. Learn how to find them. Learn about this ecosystem and be constantly researching and updating your knowledge.
Exactly, and that I'm very happy you mentioned that because that's also what I mentioned at the beginning. To the viewers, it is your time, it's your funds. Educate yourself, learn, investigate, research, and always question things. So I couldn't agree more with you. So thank you very much. We're coming to the end of the interview, and it's a great way to end the day with such fantastic insights here in VCTV. Um, Thank you, Ape Guru, to Ape Swap Finance, the team, for sharing with us so much introduction, so much information about the project that I'm sure is going to be valuable for everybody. And again, to our viewers, thank you so much for watching. You can always research more on the webpage or on LATOKEN.com. So, Ape Guru, once again, thank you very much for your time. Has been a
Thank
real
you for
pleasure
having me.
and quite unique interview. I must add that I had a lot of fun.
Same.
Okay, and to our viewers, thank you very much, and stay tuned for another great show very soon.
Thank
Thank you.
you. Cheers.
Bye. All the best.